After 5 years of hard work, my wife's father, the boss, gave the promotion to his nephew, who'd been there 3 months. I submitted my resignation with a smile. "Congrats to Jack," I said. When my wife's dad read my letter, he freaked out. "Is this a joke?" He started yelling when I'm standing in this boring conference room, clapping like an idiot while my entire career crumbles around me. My father-in-law, Richard, who owns the company, just announced that his nephew, Tyler, is the new regional director. Tyler has been here exactly 3 months. I've been busting my tail for 5 years. Let me back up. I'm Daniel. I'm 42, and I married the boss's daughter 8 years ago. When Richard offered me a job at his logistics company, I thought it was my lucky break. Family business, room to grow, all that stuff. I worked weekends, missed my kids' soccer games, stayed until midnight fixing shipping problems. I built their entire distribution network from scratch. And now this 25-year-old kid who still asks me how the copy machine works is my new boss. The worst part? Everyone's staring at me, waiting to see if I'll crack. My coworkers know this is garbage, but they're too scared to say anything. So I keep clapping and smiling like everything's fine. Richard keeps talking about Tyler's fresh energy and innovative thinking. Meanwhile, Tyler can barely manage his email without calling me over because he forgot his password again. But sure, he's ready to run operations. I helped design that corner office Tyler just inherited. I spent countless hours there developing the supply chain systems that made this company actually profitable, and now I get to watch some kid redecorate it. Here's what really gets me. 2 months ago, I overheard Richard talking to Tyler through his cracked office door. Richard said I was dependable, but didn't have the credentials for leadership. He said Tyler had the MBA from a fancy school. Plus he's family, blood family, not just marriage family. That's when I realized I was never getting promoted. I was just the hired help who married into the family. Richard had been using me to train his replacement this whole time. I went home that night and started updating my resume. Called some old contacts in the industry. Turned out a lot of people knew my work. My name, not Richard's company. The Phoenix Distribution network I built, people were talking about it. The accounts I managed, they knew I was the real brains behind everything. So when Tyler got announced as director, I already had my resignation letter written. After the meeting, I walked up to him, shook his sweaty hand, and said, "Congratulations, really well deserved." Then I went straight to Richard's office. He was on the phone when I knocked. I handed him the envelope, watched his face go from confused to panic to angry as he read it. "Is this a joke?" he shouted loud enough for half the office to hear. "You're quitting because Tyler got promoted? Do you know what this will do to operations? We have the Morrison contract renewal next month. I'm sure Tyler can handle it," I said calmly. "He's got that MBA from Wharton, fresh perspective and all that." Richard's face turned red. "What about my daughter? What about your kid? You're walking away from your family." "No, Richard," I said. "I'm walking away from you." I left my 2 weeks notice and walked out. Spent those 2 weeks training everyone except Tyler on emergency procedures, making sure the good people I worked with wouldn't suffer. Meanwhile, my phone was blowing up. Job offers from 3 different companies. Better titles, way better money. I accepted a position as lead director